Hookup culture, sex with no string attached, friends with benefit. All of this is killing relationship. Today on Brighter Life Institute, let's talk about that. I recently been made more aware of this hookup culture and the issue with it. Many people right now, especially guys, do not want a serious relationship. And the reason for that is linked to this hookup culture, this easy access to sex. Some girls think that this is a woman empowering movement. This is not a woman empowering movement. It's not empowering women whatsoever. Thinking that, believing that, and doing this kind of thing show that those people have a serious confusion and issue of self-worth with themselves. Some of those people, I believe, want a boyfriend, but myself, I experienced it recently. If you are joining an online dating, example like Tinder, the first message the guy sends you is not a hello. The first message he sends you is, I want sex, I want fun. So getting this kind of interaction with a guy that look good, that you're attracted with, can be a bit of pressure, especially when you want the attention of this guy, you want him, but you don't know how to have him, and he's telling you how to have him. And how to have him is you need to give sex, you need to give your ass to him. And some of us, we confuse that for real interest, that he's interested, that he want to know me. We are not asking other question about that, and we go for it, and then we find out by the way he treated us that really he doesn't care. He really wanted the sex. And then we feel really bad with ourselves. We feel shit. This situation, believe it or not, do not only happen to girls, but research have shown a serious problem with the young guys in their 20s suffering from depression and low self-esteem about themselves because they feel used in those hookup sex. Some guys will say, yeah, I want that, and they will brag with their friends. But guys are human beings as well. They cannot escape certain things. Women, we are wired to be nurturing, to care, to bond. Mother Nature are calling the shot in her attachment, that we want or not. We humans think that we call the shot on everything that's going on in our life. When we're gonna fall in love, when we're gonna get attached, when we're gonna care, when we're gonna do this and that. The reality is that is not the reality. There are certain things in this world that we cannot explain with the word. We may not want to believe, but they are here. Attachment is one of them. Mother Nature have built the woman and the man when a woman sleeps with a man, there's no hormone get created in her body to bond with her mate. Yes, you get addicted by the guy because of this hormone. It doesn't mean a guy also cannot be addicted to you in any way. Guys also can get attached. Attachment is actually the stronger, the more powerful things that we can find in this planet, in the human, is attachment. Even when we break up with someone and we don't want to be with them anymore, maybe we don't love them anymore, or they cheated on us, or things doesn't work, we break up. But we did not think about something. Attachment. Attachment takes time to detach. Once you attach, to detach, it takes a long time. And also depend of your attachment style and who you are. You can get attached very quickly to somebody by sleeping with that person only one time. If you already were attracted by this person and now you're sleeping with them, and after that you don't hear from them, they don't call you, or they are now banging somebody else, maybe one of your friends, and you find out about it, you can get very depressed, and your self-worth will take a hit, a big hit, because you gave in the best that you could, and that did not make the difference. It did not make any difference to keep them or to make them a little bit curious to know you. That hurt. So this issue with this hookup culture, there is nothing wrong to, explore your sexuality and sleep with different partners to discover what you like. But where problem get created is we think and forget that we are human. We think we can control whatever we want and play with things. There's some stuff we cannot play with. Sexuality is an exchange of energy between two people. Yes. So if you are sleeping with somebody that has a mental illness or a very negative, or so have some very bad energy, you will get it. But also you will get bad energy from somebody that is okay, but had a bad intention toward you. Because they have a bad intention toward you, you will get that energy. You will get that energy and experience that energy as a negative energy towards you. Yes. It's really sometimes not worth it to do this. So what I see right now, because I am working on the research, working with the data regarding this hookup culture, and especially focus on the effect, the side effect, and the mental illness effect and low self-esteem effect on people, the data is no good. This hookup culture is affecting many things in our society. It's go beyond what's just sex. You see, women we need women in our society in a certain place, and we need men in a certain place. Somehow the feminist movement have made some women believe that this is power, this is the female power. Now there's no woman power here when you get in some random guy sleeping with you. You're lowering yourself lower than a prostitute that has value. If a man come to see her, talk to her, pass time with her, touch her, kiss her, he has to pay, and it's not the same price for all the deals. And men respect that. One thing I want to tell some of you over there, especially the girls and the ladies, men doesn't run when it's getting challenging, scary, and tough. Men like a challenge. They need it. It's healthy for them. Some of us, we get freaked out when a guy say, I don't want a relationship, and we are like, okay, I'm gonna try to please him. But what this guy need, he need to be left where exactly he stand to learn his lesson. He need to become a better man. We don't want guys that get scared by a label. You're telling me a man is getting scared to death by a label called relationship? But you don't get scared to take me to bed? You should be scared. You don't know what you're gonna get. So seriously, the more the woman become masculine, strong, capable, smart, financially free, the more the guy is becoming less challenging. The more the men are putting less effort. If you want a man to put effort, you have to back away. You have to not accept his shit. You have to not accept when he offer you the lower version of himself to you. When in his mind, he want to give the best version of himself to the woman that he want in his life. You need to not accept it, because you know what? You can be that the woman that can be in his life, but you will never be that woman that is going to be in his life if you keep accepting his lower version. He's testing you. Don't fall for it. But I'm saying this for the girl, but for the guy, because it seems like that the real issue here in our society are not the guy. The real issue in our society is the woman. Since the woman have kind of understood that having sex with random guy when she want, how she want it, is power of woman, the men have get worsened. They are not even trying. They don't want anything. For a fact, they are bored to death. They don't even know it. They get a bit of excitement there and there, but they are bored to death because their real capacity is not out, is not challenged. They are dormant, bored. Why? The woman they get involved with are not challenging them. They're giving this easy. They're not working. They're not sweating. They're not getting excited. Sexual tension is sexy. Just sex for sex with no connection. Not even the desire and excitement night after night to see that person and have some time with them. Just be grateful to touch their hand. Having that been taken away, you are killing passion. You're killing the desire to want anything. It's deep. And that desire is on us. When we get involved with someone, it go up. And then next day we don't hear from that person. And I'm talking about the guy here, not the girl. Huh? We don't hear from the girl. She's already moved on to bang another guy, maybe her friends over there. And we are like, man, what a slut. The slut word is in every guy's mind when they get involved with a girl that just after 2 messages on Tinder, he say, let's have sex. She say, yeah. Name your place. Well, straight away, that label, sluts, is in there. Some guys, if you ask them, they will say, no, of course it doesn't. Of course it is. Of course it is. We need to not play a game. We're not children. Of course, that's what it is. So, guys and girls, you are guys and girls, beautiful and worth it. There is a real great benefit to be with somebody that you care for and that love you and that you love. Really, it's beautiful. I was involved with a young guy and I never seen him as a young guy. I loved him so much. And the breakup was painful, but I don't regret to have loved him. I prefer to love someone and be in pain about it than be with a guy that just had sex with me and did not even want to know me. He didn't even give me a chance to know him. Is that what you guys want for yourself? We are human. We are living beings. We need to connect. We need to feel appreciated. We We need to be loved. We are not object. And I know we live in a generation where gratification is a norm, fast, everything fast, and we think we can play around, and we think we are so in control of everything, and we don't value anything. The thing is not that you don't value anything, is you don't know your value. You don't know the value of certain thing. It seems like it, clearly. You create your value. Create a value, even one, and stick to it. Stick by that. Even if it's one value, stick by that. You will meet somebody that will respect that one and over and over. I met some really great guy in my life that brought so much to me. That brought side of me that I had no idea. They were seeing me up there. I was seeing me like here. They will see me up there because they saw me up there. Now when I go around and I meet some loser, trust me, the loser has no chance. I prefer to be alone. And some of you, you're doing all those things. One, to try to fit in with whoever people you have in your life, to follow the crowd. And two, because you're afraid to be alone. And three, because you don't know yourself. I will suggest you to start somewhere. Either to start dropping the people that are bad influence on you, that are doing things that you in your heart doesn't want to do, or either start to love yourself, or third, learn to be alone. It's very painful to be alone, but I'm going to make a lot of video here to help you how to be okay alone. All of these things that's going on is because of the fear to be alone. People going randomly to people places and having sex can have a serious consequence. There is a girl that met a guy, planning to meet a guy from Tinder in his place in Berlin. Well, that guy was waiting for her with her girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. And they cut her in little pieces and put her body in a plastic bag. Some people very young managed to get a girl pregnant, and that girl they don't love, they don't know. And some girl can have mental illness. I mean, if people agree to be banged after 2 messages easily, you need to also be aware that they have a problem in there. And maybe you have a problem in there. It's not all about sex. Your body means something. It's the most precious thing on this world is your body, your sex. If anybody can have it, there is no price to it. And that's the same for the guy. Don't think only the girl can be seen as sluts. When you are easily giving it, the guy also can be a man slut. Yes, to my eyes anyway. So guys, I really would like for you to consider that maybe this is a better way. I'm someone, I never been involved with any of this hookup things, one night stand, meeting somebody just for sex. I met some guy, we met one time and we had sex, but we stayed together. One of them, we stayed together for 3 years. So there's nothing wrong to sex people, but when you know that person doesn't care about you, they haven't asked nothing about you, and you still give in to them the most precious thing about you, that can put you at risk to get disease, get a child by somebody that you don't know, getting low self-esteem, depression. Is it really worth it? Is it so bad to be alone? Is it so fun to get hooked up and sex from people that doesn't connect with you? After some time we want to connect, don't we? So for me, it makes me very sad to see that this is what's going on out there. And of course, I'm not saying that's going on now. I'm sure it's going on for a long time. Just didn't know it. And I also suspect that my relationship with the younger man I just talked about, I've handled because the pressure he had with his friends all his friends were doing this hookup with girls and always talking about what they did with the girl and brag about it and give every detail sexually what they did. After some time, when you're a young guy, this really get inside your mind and it really mess you up. And everybody's laughing at you like, why are you in a relationship? Why are you settling down? Especially him and me had 20 years age different. So can you imagine? They must be like, why are you staying with this old woman when you can have some young ass of your age? They are so everywhere. Yes. And of course, all of us can get someone everywhere to sex. But some of us want real thing. We want to be loved. We want to create. Some of us have project. If you have plan for your life, big project to become something, to get something in your life, you want partnership with a woman or a man that help you adding value to your life. You don't just want their genital. You don't want just sex. And it can take a lot of energy and a lot of time to go right and left, just sexing people that bring nothing to your life. It's a waste of energy. Waste of energy with a plus on top of you, because everybody you get involved with will put something into you. And that can be a negative things on you. Okay? So that was my message today, guys. Love still matter, and you got the love. You don't need to look for it. You don't need to prove it. You don't need to lawyer yourself. This hookup culture, sex with no string attached, the friends of benefit, are just named to say using you. It's just people that want to use you, to see you as an object and not as a human being. And they call it fun. They like it's fun. There's nothing fun of that. If it was really fun, why so many people when they do it, they take so many drugs and so many alcohol before they can do it? If it was fun, then you don't need to be intoxicated to death to do it. You can just do it. There is a price to pay for that disconnection between us, between men and women. When we're disconnected, we're not connected to anyone. Everyone that you meet in front of you is your teacher. So if you're closed up to that teaching, that lesson, that connection, you will get depression. I can assure you that. You, in the long run, you won't feel good. Either men, either guys, how many ass they get. Either guys, they want love. Either guys, they want to be valued. Yeah, especially men. Especially men that get involved with girls that like. They want to be valued by this girl. They don't want to sleep with a girl they like, and then the next day see her sleeping and banging somebody else. That hurt. That hurt the girls. That hurt the boy. So stop thinking you can play around with your feeling and emotion. You are a human being. You are alive. And there is something above us that controls it all. That we don't understand, but is there. It's not because we don't see it and we don't understand it that it's not there. It is there. Okay? So I'm Alicia from Brighter Life Institute. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you're going to become a better and best version of yourself, and then you're going to think a little bit harder before you get involved again in this hookup culture, the sex with no string attached, the friends with benefit. Basically, before you allow somebody to use you for whatever reason they have. Because it is using you. Whatever name you, sexy name you give it, it's not sexy. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.